Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we will be doing our first monthly TBR of the year. Although I did talk about my January TBR in one of my January vlogs, but I did not do a separate video, and I love watching what people pick for their TBR. This year though, my goal is to make a more realistic TBR. So without further ado, let's just go through the 6 books that I think I want to read in February. One of them I'm still not sure. Usually in these videos, I will do a little bit of journaling after. That is exactly what I'll be doing. I'll be doing my February journal spread. I have made a recent addition to my spread. I love journaling, or like my reading journal, but I do want to see sometimes what I think about certain books. So I decided to make like a book review kind of spread each month. So like, I don't know, if I want to talk about only 6 books, then I talk about 6 books. But this is roughly how it looks like so far. You don't have the book covers yet because I have not put it in, but I think it is quite interesting to see what I think of certain books. I don't know if I will ever read this again, but it is nice to just make it. So maybe I'll do that as well in this vlog for February. Obviously, I cannot make it too far in advance because I'm not sure how many books I'm gonna read in a month. I will probably always make 6, and then we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, so at the end of this video, you will be seeing me journaling a little bit. So yeah, let's just go and talk through the 6 books that I have. I think honestly, the 6 books are pretty realistic. We shall see. But the first book I have is Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher. I am honestly so excited to get into this. I don't think I've read one book by T. Kingfisher. I do want to read Sword Heart because Daggerbound is coming out, and oh my gosh, the cover is actually so amazing. Like usual, you will see the explanation or the blurb of the book on the screen. Although if it is like a continuation of a book, I'm not gonna put it in because I don't want to spoil you of anything, but I am really intrigued in this. So yeah, I'll be picking this one up. The next one is I'm working towards my yearly TBR. Am I nervous? I'm very, very nervous. It is this big book, Alchemist by Senlin Yu. I've heard horrifying things about this book. I've heard that it is quite intense, quite traumatic, quite trigger warning esque filled, I guess. So am I very nervous? Yes, but am I also excited for reading like longer books? Because I think one of my goals this year is to read longer books, since I do enjoy them more than shorter books. Sometimes shorter books, I do need them though for like palate cleanser, but mainly most of the time I do love longer books or reading longer books. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this world. I love that it's only 1 book, I think so far at least, that's out. I need to like put my knee here, guys, because it's honestly so heavy. And the cover is like, look how slippery. I'm not sure. Maybe I can fix it somehow. But yeah. I'm so nervous. But I am excited to pick this one up. The next one I have, Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. I do want to try and go into Stormlight Archive faster, and I have read Mistborn trilogy, like Mistborn Era 1 trilogy, and in the reading order that I'm following, I will be continuing to Warbreaker, and then I get to read The Way of Kings, so I'm excited for that. But obviously, to get into that, I need to read this. All I know is that it's about colors of some sort. Like, can you see the cover, guys? It is very beautiful, like the hint of colors like around here, so pretty. So I am very excited to pick that one up. The next book I have, I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this month, as in February, or whether I'm gonna finish it in March, April, whatever. It's a classic. It is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I started like chapter 1 the other day. Honestly, it's kind of good. And the thing is, I am also like slightly tabbing it. I have like, look at my tabs already laid out for Pride and Prejudice. I think the color palette, honestly, not bad. So I'll be reading that. The other book that I do have here is a book, which is the third book, I think. The third book in the Ranger's Apprentice series. I'm not sure if I want to continue this series though, guys, because I've had the books for 2 years. I've had all the books in the series. Have I gravitated towards it? Not really. So I don't know if I want to force myself to continue. So I'm going to give myself a chance to read this month. The Icebound Land, is it? Maybe not the Icebound Land. I am like, no, I'm definitely in the Icebound Land. Never mind. Oh, wait, it is not Icebound Land. Okay, I was wrong. It is actually The Battle for Scandia. That's the fourth book. I've read the third book. The thing is, do I enjoy it? I don't hate it. Let's just say it like that. I'm really intrigued in what's going to happen. And I think if I were to read it whenever I was much younger, I would have loved this book. And this book, or like this book series would have been like, I don't know, a 6-star read, a like core memory kind of book. But yeah, I feel like it's just a little bit too children's books-esque for me. Although I really enjoyed Harry Potter series, but I think it's just, I don't know, guys. I feel like something about this series I'm not really interested as much. I'm gonna give the whole February a chance for me to continue this book. And I am also filming like an unhaul video. I'm still well in my reset era, so to say, because it is, while I'm filming this, it's the end of January. So I'm really just excited to declutter, to just clean out my book collection a little bit. I will have a separate video on what I'm unhauling. If I'm not in love with the fourth book, or if I didn't read it in February, I am donating the whole entire series of The Ranger's Apprentice. It is sad, but I think I'm trying to be realistic. I'm not gonna have books in my book collection that I don't enjoy, obviously, so we'll see what we do with that. I have 2 more books. Is that 6 in total then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's just say The Battle for Scandia is not actually in it, like on the TBR, but I have 2 more books that I do want to read this month. I have A Soul of Blood and Ash, A Soul of Ash and Blood, sorry, by Jennifer Armentrout, which is the 5th book in the Blood and Ash series. Loving that book. Honestly, if I don't have any other books to read, I would probably not read anything else, but I do have a few books that I have to read because like book club, buddy read, so on and so forth. So I've been putting that book aside for a sec because all I can think about is honestly that series. That series are so insane. So yeah, I'll be continuing that series this month. Another book that I'm currently in the middle of that I hope to finish by the end of February is, I think I will finish it quite soon because I am in the middle of it, which is One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. I have the book somewhere actually. Let me go get it. Okay. I had a flip through of this book. I am currently on Act 3. I don't know how to read it, like theater style. Act 3, Chapter 8. I don't know, but so this book are like split into acts, which is like I think the chapter, and then in between you have like like a longer chapter, the acts, and then in between there's like shorter chapters. So yeah, I am not that far in. Oh, I'm quite far in actually. 170 pages in. Wait, let me just show you how far that is. I'm that far in. You see it? Like I've read that much. So yeah, I'll be finishing this book. So this book will be going to my monthly TBR. Other than that, I would love to mood read this month. And obviously it's February and I do want to read more romance. We shall see if I do get to read more romance books. Right now I'm just in the mood to read the Blood and Ash series. So I don't like, even if I get the chance to mood read, I will probably mood read that series. So either way, that is the TBR for the month. It's not that long this month, but I'm trying to keep everything quite realistic. So yeah, I am excited for this month's TBR though. But now we are gonna jump into setting up our February journal, and then I will catch you back here. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed that little journaling session. I love that I get to use a lot of my stickers because I'm currently loving the sticker that I do own, because the thing is I had a lot of winter and fall stickers out, and then I decided to rotate a little bit because we're well past fall, and then I'm discovering some stickers that I have had in my collection for quite a while but I have not seen in a while, and I've been loving using them. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me setting up that journal. But I'm going to show you the stack of this month's TBR. I've seen worse. It is not that bad. It's not that unrealistic. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be continuing making this kind of like form, I guess, or like this series where I'll be showing you my monthly TBR, because I just love looking back and like, oh, that was such an unrealistic TBR that I said. But yeah, let me know what you are reading this February, and if you've read any of the books. I dropped one. If you've read any of the books that I will be reading in February, because I am very interested, and I just want to know what you think. Please no spoilers because I have not started it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in my next one. Goodbye.